Hello everybody, my name is Gazooka and welcome to this fuck up of a video. The reason being, because my computer decided to have a little tantrum, didn't you?
No, it didn't.
Yes you did.
No, I fucking
Yes
didn't.
you fucking did.
Fucking
Basically, my computer decided that I don't want to work today. And what happened was I was supposed to be uploading an episode of Metal Gear Rising Revengence. I think it's episode 5. Yeah, sadly that's not going to be happening because you see what happened was my audio for the microphone was fine. The video for my webcam was fine. The picture for my gameplay was fine. But the audio for the gameplay, what audio? It was just me talking and no fucking audio. So I came up with a nice little idea. Now, this is called Storytime with Gazooka. The story starts off with Raiden in a building. At first Raiden's confused. There is a woman there. She tells him to leave. But nobody wants to leave when they're trying to kill someone now, do they? No. So Raiden ignores her. Then all of a sudden some dudes come from out of nowhere and try to fuck shit up. Raiden cuts the crap out of them and that's how that ends. Then he goes up the stairs to the elevators, finds an elevator, but it's not ready to come down yet, so while Air Doctor is hacking into the system, Raiden has to defend himself. After Raiden has defended himself, then, after a long elevator ride, we arrive at the top floor. When Raiden is there, he has to find some boxes and cut into them. He does so easily. Then, after taking out a few of the guards, taking out the big dude, he then goes into the next room. There, the good doctor contacts him and asks him if he wants his pain inhibitors turned back on. Raiden says, "No, I need this. It makes me who I am." Then the good doctor insists that, "Raiden, I need to give you this. If you do not, I am a bad doctor." Why the doctor sounded French, I don't know, but that's just the way it is. Then, after that, Raiden runs into a little bit of an ambush, where he has to run through this, basically, building that is crumbling around him. He does so easily. Once he's made his way through after taking a few legs off of people, he then arrives at the hopscotch portion of the mission. From here he hops onto the back of each individual winged machine thing. I don't know what to call them, do you? Then after that he does what is known only as the impossible. He jumps from them onto the side of a building, running up the side whilst dodging missiles. How much more badass could you be? Then we arrive at this little Japanese garden. It's a very nice place. Absolutely beautiful, stunning scenery. But there's some people there to try and fuck Raiden up again. Then, well, you know how that goes. Raiden kicks their crap out of them, bisects them, cuts their arms off, that sort of thing. After that, then he gets into a phone conversation with Wolf. Yes, my little Wolfie boy, yes. Where Wolfie tries to apologise to Raiden for doubting him and thinking that he's not ready for this mission. But Raiden says, "It doesn't matter, because I am who I am, and I am what I am, and none of this makes sense, but game logic." To which Wolfie replies, "I am mistaken. I did not know that you had so much depth for your emotion." Raiden then replies, "It doesn't matter, because I am who I am." And that's basically how that goes on. Moving swiftly on, Raiden finds himself at a freight elevator. After dispatching some of the local guards, then he ends up fighting some enemies all the way up, varying from the big gorilla dudes to the teeny tiny dudes to those little ball things, and all the while I am talking about a Mass Effect ending. Mass Effect 3, when it came to the endings, I absolutely loved it. Yeah, very me. Then, shortly after, we get into a fight with Mistral and Monsoon, but these aren't the normal ones, no, these are AI duplicates, yes. To which I beg the question, does Mistral have multiple spare bodies on hand? And may I procure one at some point? Who the fuck wouldn't? I mean, come on, damn. But after beating the crap out of them, there's this clappy little fucker, and then I kill him, and then I'm done. And then we go through to the brain room. In the brain room, there is tons of brains, obviously. But not only that, there's a bald man. And now that bald man is called Sundown. And now Sundown is a bad guy, you see. He pulls a brain out. How the hell does it move like that? I mean, that don't make no sense. There's no muscle there. But then we chase after Sundowner. While I'm talking about Ronnie Coleman looking like a really weird dude because Sundowner looks like a really weird dude because they got clothes that look way too big for them, but then you see that no, they're perfectly sized for them. Then we arrive at the roof and there is Baldy standing there looking like a badass, kind of at least. He then draws his giant dual-wield machetes and we commence in battle. I would say I got a few good hits in, but quite frankly, those fucking blast shields are a nightmare. But then I get a good pincer hit in, and I'm like, no bitch, you are not getting your hit in before me. But he does, but I don't flinch. In fact, no, I drive it straight on through, knocking him back. Then all of a sudden, helicopter comes out of nowhere, blows Raiden off the roof, Raiden's on fire, in the rain. So Adele was right. Then after some sorcery, he then attaches himself and sticks his blade through this fly bird thing, and then he ends up through the roof, slicing the absolute shit out of it. Then Sundowner is there. He's fired off another missile, but it misses because we go over it and dodge it and throw the bird thingy straight at him. We do a Revenge of the Sith on him, although this time with both arms, not just, 2 legs and an arm. Oh yeah, and we take his head. Then we get on the phone after Sundowner has given his goodbye speech to us, saying, "We'll never make it, it's up to you, Sam. Damn. Double D. Damn." Then we skip ahead to where we were in the helicopter with Air Doctor. Then he's supposed to be taking us to the launch pad for this super jet rocket thing. But 2 UAVs turn up and try to fuck shit up. Raiden, landing on one of them, thinks, "I'm gonna split you in 2. And that's what he does, he splits him in 2. Then Raiden has to jump off the exploding UAV. But little did Raiden know, he doesn't weigh a simple 80 kilos no more. Oh no. He weighs about 2-3 tons, as is evident when he falls and creates a massive-ish crater that makes even Mjolnir blush. Then after Raiden dispatching the guards, fade to black, roll credits. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time with Gazooka. Even though this isn't a regular thing, don't think it is. This is only when my fucking computer...
What, me?
Yeah, you...
Well, it's not my fucking fault if you took care of me.
...has a tantrum. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a nice day and a nice night, and I give to you, my lord, my saviour, my king.
Not king, I am the Prince of Saiyans.
Prince.
That's better. Vegeta. I hope you liked what I had to offer. And remember, punch that like button. And one more thing. Check out this video.